Hello, let's understand what is ionosphere, magnetosphere and Karman line. Now, let's understand the layers of atmosphere that we had talked about. So, the lowermost layer is troposphere, followed by stratosphere. Then you have mesosphere, thermosphere and exosphere. Now, many of the times students are confused as to ionosphere is the same as mesosphere. It's not. Ionosphere is basically the layer of ions that extends from 60 kilometers to up to 1000 kilometers, and the molecules occur in the ionic forms. So it extends from mesosphere, thermosphere up to exosphere. So all these three together would be known as ionosphere. The first important thing that you need to remember. So ionosphere includes not only mesosphere but also thermosphere and exosphere. This ionosphere can be further divided into three subtypes: D, E and F. This F is further divided into F1 and F2, which is the F1 is a small, F2 is the larger one, which is known as Appleton layer. Then you have D layer. Now what is the specialty for this D layer? D layer has free electrons that disappear during the night time. So in the night you would have no electrons that would be seen in the D layer, and that's one of the classic characteristics of D layer of ionosphere. And you have ample of free electrons that are seen in the F layer. So that is what is ionosphere. Coming on to the next term, which is magnetosphere. So magnetosphere basically consists of magnetized material or magnetized particles. Since it's magnetized, it includes the upper sections of the ionosphere. So a kind of small overlap between ionosphere and magnetosphere is present, and then you have the magnetosphere. In the magnetosphere you would have the aurora australis, aurora borealis that would be seen. Along with that you would have the Von Allen radiation belts that could be seen. So those are the features of the magnetosphere. One important terminology that you must be familiar with is the Karman line. Now what is Karman line? Karman line is a line which is drawn at 100 kilometers, and this line basically is a kind of boundary between the Earth's atmosphere and the outer atmosphere or the outer space. So we have this Karman line somewhere above the mesosphere. So let's say this is the layer of mesosphere and this would be the Karman line above the layer of mesosphere at around 100 kilometers, where we could differentiate between Earth's atmosphere and the outer atmosphere, and therefore it's important. So stay tuned for more updates. Have a good day ahead.